Welcome, 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 you guys. How's Cancers doing today? Just getting set up here, making sure my audio and everything is up high enough so you guys can hear me, see me, all that kind of stuff. Here we go. I'm back. I'm back, you guys. I'm so happy to be back. So, for those of you that are brand new and you don't know who I am or what's going on, my name is Patty. I just had a knee replacement surgery. So I was out for like a week and a half. And I was struggling to get prior to that, getting all the readings in, but I really, really wanted to. So I apologize if I did miss any of your readings, but I'm back. So let's go from here forward. I apologize. I also want to thank everybody who gave me loving and warm comments, emails. It will really help me with getting through that rough part. So now I am healing. You'll see me squirm around a little bit from time to time because my knee is in rehab now, so hopefully everything else will go good, because I don't want to end up back in that surgery room again, which is likely if my PT, if I don't do my work. All right, so anyway, no new announcements other than next week there is a full moon in Libra. As I said to many people, I have not studied the astrology charts for this full moon yet. I am trying. I tried over the weekend, but I get tired really, really easy right now. So I push myself beyond that. So, and that's not good. So I need to be mindful in making sure that I do that. However, I did get some of the information. This is going to be an interesting moon in Libra, and that's on the 28th, 29th. It's in transition between those 2 days. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to do a full moon reading. I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how this week goes. This is the 22nd. We're doing a reading for the 22nd through the 28th. I am right on mark here, and it's only because I've been able to only do 2 readings a day. I pushed myself yesterday to do, I think, 3 or 4, and I'm going to push myself to do 3 or 4 today. So if you're watching this and you have not seen your sign yet for the 22nd through the 28th, I'm doing Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio today. So bear with me, because it's going to take a little bit of probably some painkillers through the day. So let's get started. This is the 22nd through the 28th. And let's get going. For those of you that are brand new also, the way I do my tarot it's very different because I am intuitive. I pull all my downloads from the divine first. So anything on the other side of wisdom, I pull first. It might be ancestors of yours, mine, whoever. I don't know. I do know when it is the divine. That is the number one thing I pull first. And that's why I'm so strong in my intuition. We have a really great relationship, and this is to help you. I'm the conduit. This is not for me. This is why I do this. This is for you. The second thing I do is I use astrology, because planets' energies are extremely important, because they actually coincide with divine, and same with numerology. If you could see what I could see, it's amazing how all these intertwine. They don't work separately. They all intertwine. So it's really important to mix all 3. But my tarot is different because I do literally hear from divine. I do hear from the other side how to direct you guys. So the first card out that I'm going to be doing is the divine's card. He has asked me to pull a card for him because this is what he wants you guys to focus in on this coming week and to come up. Now the energies, or the second energy card is going to be for the 22nd through the 28th, from today through the 28th. Third card is going to be future energies. And the reason why this third card is really important, because I'm being shared that this card, usually I say it's for the next week or so. No, this is going to be going into couple of months, because now we're in spring equinox as of yesterday. So the thing is, this is going to be a couple of months, people. So this is something that is going to be a process for some of you. So be patient. Be patient. Some of you that want to take notes, it's been a very interesting week. There's been some really strong energies trying to come through, maybe because I've been gone. And they're trying to push me, but they ain't working. So if you want to take notes, go ahead, or you can watch it again or share with a friend. So let's get started. First card out, again, is the Divine's card. Now, the Divine's card is about focus, okay? We'll probably see the Hermit maybe, but this focus is on your future. Thank you. So he's like, no. The thing is, you need to focus on your current, what is going on, but you need to keep your future in your background. He says, want you to focus in on what's happening now, what you have now, what you can do now, not what you don't have. He mentioned this right when I got out of surgery. He's, I want you to go on. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm in pain and I'm on drugs. But he's like, I want you to go on. That day, if you go back and look at the video, it's like I stopped in for a second. He was saying that day, focus in on what you have, not what you don't have. Focus in on what you can do, not what you can't do. Focus in on what you have and not what you don't have. So those kind of things. He really wants your mindset to really focus, because it doesn't matter what the future has. He's going to switch things up anyway. He's going to test you. I noticed what was Virgo yesterday. It was all about testing. And the thing is, he is going to test you coming up. So be ready. I don't know what that is for somebody. We're all tested all the time. However, this testing that is coming up, it's almost like he's preparing you for this test. Whatever you're going through right now, he's preparing you for this test. And so you're going to need to be ready. If you're not focused, if you don't have those blinders on, a lot of people know that I'm into horses. I've been into horses since I was little. I do a lot of leather work for horses. But the thing is, when a racehorse has the blinders on, they stay focused. They know what they want to do. They know where they want to go. They want to hit that line. There's nothing going to stop them. And that's why they keep the blinders on. You take those blinders off and all the distractions, the other horses, that horse, oh, what's he doing over there? What's he doing over there? That jockey bumps, whatever. So you take your blinders off and you're not going to be focused, because you're going to have too many distractions. You're going to have somebody at work. You're going to have somebody at home. Family members going to come up and do something. This is the devil, and this is the devil card, and the low vibrations and the low destructive energies that want to come up, that you're going to have to really be staying focused for this future. Because here's the thing. The card for the week is the Lady of the Lake. It's going to take courage, self-respect, and responsibility to be able to do this for yourself. It is going to take actually absolute truth. It's okay to say no, guys. For somebody out there is having a really hard time saying no. This is probably something that the divine is trying to help you and work you on, and you say no out of fear. This is a future card. This is something that you're going to be working on in the next 1, 2, 3 months. This is going to be going into the summer. Some of you are actually going to be facing your fears, and you're going to be standing up, because again, this Lady of the Lake is about courage to stand up for your standards, your beliefs, what you believe in, and standing up and saying, no, I'm not going to do that. No, that's out of my integrity, my morals, blah, 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 blah. No, that keeps you in focus. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say. This is the divine coming through here, guys. This is not me. I'm just the conduit. Thank you. They're saying when you focus on your path. So everybody's path is different. Some paths are like this. Some paths are like this. Some paths are like this. And then, whoop, it depends. Sort of like the talisman. He's already known where to step, where not to step, and everything like that. Has the courage to keep going. However, you need to focus. See the arrow in the corner? That's what they had me look at. You need to stay on target. Oh, a lot of noise around lately. So definitely want to do that. We have the Queen of Wands as our first card out. Okay. Let me do them as they fall. Thank you. A lot of cards here. Is this how you want them? Okay, thank you. All right, so he's got a lot of cards here. There's a lot of messages here. So first card out is the Queen of Wands. We've got a lot about communication here. Somebody's going to be strong because they're really afraid to share themselves. They're really afraid to share who they are because they don't want to create any kerfuffles. They don't want to create any waves per se. And that is not a good thing sometimes. We have to create waves not only to show who we are, what we are, and where we want to go. I'm doing some numerology here. I'm trying to put these all together. Okay, so we have 6 on focus, 8 on courage, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 3. So we have to acknowledge. We have to acknowledge our fear. Now, some of you have more than one fear. This is a time where you get a little notebook and you write down each fear and which one you're going to conquer first. This is where it's at. This is how you're going to focus. So you cannot focus by saying, "Oh, I got so many," and then you're just like, "Ah, screw it." This is where you really now have to get yourself go to Dollar Tree, get your little self a notebook. This is a time to do your work because you're planting this seed. This is springtime. Remember in March, we talked about making the soil and everything ready for the garden. Now this is time to plant the seeds coming next week in April. So in the 1st of April, we start to plant the seeds. So we want to make sure we're planting healthy seeds. We're making sure that we're planting courage. We're planting strength. We're planting all that kind of stuff to come up because this is something that you're going to be doing for the next 2-3 months. All right. So if somebody is a little bit afraid, because here's the thing. The first card out with the Queen of Wands is she's going all over the place, telling or sharing or blah, 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 blah. She's the gossip person to me. I don't like that. I really don't. However, it could be a really good thing for someone if they are the Queen of Wands and they're actually going around helping. However, the Queen of Wands has a little bit of a dark side. And so she doesn't want to focus in on that. And that's why she's fluttering around. So if you're going from person to person, or you're going from relationship to relationship and not taking time in between, that's actually unhealthy, because what happens is you create more problems for yourself because you don't want to sit down and do your homework. And that's finding yourself inside and finding out why these patterns keep happening to you. Again, this is about absolute truth, being honest with yourself, asking yourself, what is my number one fear? How am I going to conquer it? Because it's self-respect, self-love. Because when you walk around in fear, what are you doing? You're walking around in eggshells. It's like, ooh, 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 ooh. And so you want to be able to conquer that. So, and this is about a communication thing, because we have the Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. So this is about communication and something coming in really fast. So you're going to want to share this with somebody. It's sort of like contradictory. I don't know if this is going to come in fast or if it's going to come in slow, because the Knight of Pentacles is about coming in slow, but the 8 of Wands is about speed, coming in really, really quick. So, or travel. But it is with another person that you're going to want to be sharing this fear with. And you know what it's really cool about is this person, you know what? They're like, okay, even though, thank you. So you're afraid what they're going to be and how they're going to react. However, that fear is going to dissipate, because you are going to be surprised that they're not going to act the way that you expected them to. They're going to actually be okay with it, whatever your fear is in sharing with them, you know, and you have to be mindful of that. Okay, this is going to take some strength for you to do that, though. Again, this is about courage, growing self-esteem, growing self-respect, walking in truth. As I always talk, this is what's going about what is happening right now. This is your responsibility to yourself to do this, to be able to face your fear, conquer it, and be amazed at how open and free you're going to be with it. This is going to be amazing. It does take strength. But then on the other side of that, it's going to take strength, because for another person, we have strength here. This is the number 1 card. Then we have the 9 of Wands, and then we have the 5 of Cups. For this person, this is another energy. For this person, what's happening is they've been through HE double toothpicks and back. they've gone through HE double toothpicks, okay? And they want to actually think better. However, they're so wounded that they're not allowing the past to be let go. And you're focusing in on what is not there, what you can't do, rather than what you can do. Turn around. Have this guy turn around and look at the cups that are upright rather than face down. So you're creating your own depression, your own anxiety, your own frustration, because you can't let go of this here. This is really important, especially with the full moon energy coming in Libra. It is time to let go of things that you can no longer. Past is past. You cannot change that. You need to grow from it and learn from it. And that's what's happening right here, because this is going to grow you and focus. You're going to grow into a whole new person. A beautiful, beautiful, confident, self-respect, self-love person. Because what you're going to do in the future is you're going to face each fear as you go. And it's like, oh, that's terrifying. It is terrifying only because it's in your head that it's terrifying. As I've taught my daughter and myself through many, many years, is I faced all my fears. And behold, you know what? One of the fears that I had is a physical disability that I have, and in a relationship that might be something a man would never want to deal with. So I have to face that fear. I had to face that fear years and years ago, and say, you know what? If they can't handle it, then they're not the right person. But before that, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm damaged goods. I'm no good. You know, no guy's going to want me, blah, 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 blah. That horrible self-taught crap that we put in our head. But when I turned it around and said, you know what? No, I am deserving of a good man. And the thing is that if there is a good man, they will accept me wholeheartedly, body, mind, and soul. And if they don't, then they need to go because they're not the right person. Great wave. You know, at first I thought it was a curse that I had this. However, over the years, I'm like, thank you for the blessing, because you are protecting me from man boys that don't really need to be there in the first place and wasting my time. So until I got the courage and the strength and the self-respect of myself and took responsibility to say, you know what, this is actually a good thing. This is protecting me to keep the crap and the riffraff away, rather than saying this is a curse. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. I'm no good. Nobody's going to want me, blah, 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 blah. I did that in the beginning until I learned self-love, self-worth, self-value, self-everything years ago. And now I'm not afraid. And it does take strength to change that mindset around, because it's not comfortable at all. It's scary. But you know what? Fear's gone. I have no fear no more. And I did. I was like this person. I would look at all the negative. Oh my gosh, you know, I don't have the money. I don't have this. I don't have that. Woe is me. Pity party woe. Pity party woe. But then I've completely turned life around. And now I don't even look at that anymore anyway. And I can't believe that I used to be that kind of a person. So if you're that kind of person, I've been there. I get it. I empathize. I understand. But you can do it. But you got to only do it one fear at a time. This is your future energy. Get yourself some paper, get yourself some pencil, rewatch this again. And the only way that you can do that, what's going to be really interesting is this King of Cups, because there is rough waters with that. With the King of Cups, it's going to turn upside down. It will become calm, peaceful. You will say, I really was afraid of that. Oh my gosh, really? You're actually going to do that. So for somebody, this is something that is, somebody has a real fear of sharing their heart. So we all been hurt. We all been damaged. Now you got to grow from it. Just don't repeat it, because so many people come to me in coaching that they repeat patterns and over and over and over. I can see the pattern. They can't. However, they're picking the same wrong people all the time. And they can't see it. The reason why they can't see it is they haven't faced their fear. They haven't taken self-responsibility. They haven't focused in on themselves in their singleness. And they jump from person to person to person to person thinking it's going to be better. It's not. I'm telling you. You're actually making it worse. and you're wasting a lot of time. You have to do your homework. All right. Legs doing good so far, guys. Trust me, yesterday it was just like, ah! It was really hard to focus. Really hard to focus sometimes. So let's go. All right. I do get like little knife pains every now and then. So we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. We have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So the Five of Wands is very unstable because this is something new for somebody. Somebody wants to run from this, definitely does not want to do this. They're like, oh, screw this. In fact, they probably logged off my video already because they're like, I ain't going to do this. This is bull. I'm fine. I'm good. Somebody's doing that. I can see it. However, there is somebody internally, wanting to do this. It is fearful, but come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. You can face it. Face just one fear. What is it that you need to face today? Start doing today. And when you begin to want to feel like you want to draw back from it, nope, you stay right there, because that's the low vibration saying, where's the freaking devil card? Low vibration saying, I want you to stay there. I want you to be fearful. I want you to be grow. Because here's the thing. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. She is a strong woman. She knows her stuff. She knows about her finances. She knows about, you've got two queens here and a king. This is a lot of authoritative energies right here. These are authoritative, that you take the authority over your own life. Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you. That was beautiful. Take authority over your own life, because somebody does not have authority over their own life. They let everybody. Well, it's sort of like, I don't know, you guys. I love Eddie Murphy's Coming to America. It's sort of like the if you know that movie, it's sort of like the wife that they wanted to pick for him, and she's definitely not the one, and he's like, what kind of things do you like to do? I like what you like. Well, what kind of movies do you like? I like what you like, that kind of a thing. That's this energy. Somebody just is like, I'll just go with the flow. No, you're not being your own person. You got three authorities saying, be your own person. Be yourself and focus in on your journey, your life. All right. This is beautiful. This is a transformation, definitely. Yeah. Before I could even get it out. Whew. I began to say this is a transformation for somebody. Yes. Because this is going to be releasing. So when fear is released, there is an energy where you actually have a sense of, you can wear your emotions on your sleeve. You can feel exposed and it doesn't matter. And where the fear comes from, thank you. So they will stop me and they said, somebody is so afraid of what others people think of them, that's what's hindering your life. Stop worrying what other people think. It's not their journey. It's not their life. Stop worrying about what other people think. My daughter's 25, and I keep telling her years after years, when she was even 17, 18, 19, I said, this is your life. Create it. Do whatever you want to do. Be what you want to be. And she's now at 25, just figuring out, I don't need to explain myself. No, you don't. When you're a grown adult paying your own bills, doing your own thing, taking care of your own life, you don't need to explain your life to anybody but you and the divine. Because the divine sees it anyway. So that's why walking in the truth, again, absolute truth, focusing in on the truth of love, companion, kindness, and all that kind of stuff, and self-truth, that is where it's really, really key, because that's where you're going to get freedom. And all this heartbreak, all this stuff has been a huge burden. All this stuff that has been hurtful, damaging, and everything is going to be released. It's not going to matter anymore. You're going to see, like that old saying, it says, don't sweat the small stuff. That's what you're going to start feeling. It's not going to sweat. You're not going to sweat it because you know what? The past is, whoop, I want to throw this card behind me. It's in the past. And that heartbreak and everything is a lesson that is going to be learned. You're going to say, yes, I learned from that one. I'm not repeating it. Praise God. I'm not going to repeat that one again. And then you move on. And this burden that you've been carrying so long, this heaviness on your shoulders and in your heart is going to be gone. But there's one of you out there that wants to still think of the negative and the woe is me and pity party, and you're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay stuck. And we need to talk. All right. So, you know, for those of you that are still watching or are watching at this point, just know you can email me, you can comment, you can do it. It's all free. If you have a question, if you don't know how to conquer something, I have so many videos. If you look down below in the description through Get Balance 2020 or Divine Warrior Intuitive, they're the same website, but they're also the same YouTube channel. But you can go and see all these videos for free. How to transform, how to conquer fear, how to face your fears, how to know what it is that you fear, those kind of things. How to talk, how to communicate, what is love, and how to get love the way that you want love, because there's so many love languages. It's ridiculous. But the thing is, what your love language is compared to somebody else's love language is very different. But if you want spiritual growth, if you want to know some fun paranormal stories, I mean, it's all there. These videos are all for you free to watch. Free. And, you know, being a coach, a life coach, you know, a lot of people pay a lot of money for this. The Divine has asked me to do this in late 2019. Actually, it was in November when he gave me the calling to do this. And people pay thousands and thousands of dollars for coaching. Mine's free. So, and I do have education behind me. I do have, but you know what? I have the Divine. It's not secular. It is spiritual. So, all right. So let's see what's going on for the rest of the week in the future. So this is going to be for the end of the week, and I'm going to say the weekend, for this coming weekend, these energies. So let's see what's going on. So we have peaks of joy, we have balance, and we have the magic stream. So we have, again, the number 6, which started out with the Divine, same card, peaks of joy. When you focus, he's going to bring you peaks of joy, because when you focus and you face a fear, he's going to show you, yes, you're doing good. He's going to give you a sense of joy, not happiness. Happiness is earthly. He's going to give you a sense of joy. This is freedom. That is an amazing, amazing thing. That is the Divine. So really pay attention on your focusing this week. And then again, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So we have Lady of the Lake. We also have a balancing act. So we have to balance what we are actually doing with our courage and our self-respect. It is a balancing act, because if you are thinking about other people and what they think about you, then it is going to be that ship may just sometimes fall off that tightrope, because you're worried more about what other people think rather than what your self-love and what you expect for yourself and from yourself. All right. And your magic stream is the number 9. That is your future energies. Again, these are planetary energies. These are all planetary energies and moon energies, definitely, because it's talking about letting go of things that you cannot do anything with the past. But also, too, the number 9 is an extreme intense number to really focus and stay focused on things that are connecting you. So the magic stream is all about the dots that are connecting you with something. So, you know, for example, maybe you need somebody to help you through your fear. Maybe you need somebody. So maybe there is somebody that's going to be connecting with, or you're connecting with, or maybe it's this video. I don't know. However, it is there for a purpose. There is nothing or no one that comes into your life without a purpose. So that is connecting your dots to help you get rid of your fears. So this is planetary. This is planetary. This is moon and planets coming up here. I would say that first and second week of April is where I feel that is. All right. All right, you guys, Cancers, this has been your reading. Okay, just I don't have any other announcements right now. Just please make sure that when you're following any YouTube creator that you like, even just takes 2 seconds to hit a like, and that helps them get their videos to YouTube so that they can be reviewed more from YouTube. And so please like any of them, even if it takes 2 seconds. It just that's a huge thing for any YouTube creator is the like button. And of course, we want you to subscribe, and hopefully you enjoy our channels. So subscribe in the notification. If you hit the notification button, you'll know when I'm on live, and you'll know when I do your reading. I do readings usually Tuesday through Friday for those that are new. However, with my knee, I can't do that. It's just like I gotta go by what the pain level is. So that way, if you hit the subscribe and the notification, you'll know when I'm on, and then you can see what sign I'm doing, and you can click off or you can watch. All right. And I will let you guys know. And again, on that notification, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a full moon reading. So you'll want to hit the notification, and I will, that will come up because I will post that probably by Wednesday this week if I am going to do that. All right. It just, again, depends on my pain level, and I'm getting really busy with leather work to see if I can do that. But I always like to do that for you guys because I try to make you guys first on my list. All right. Take care, Cancers, and we will see you on the 29th, getting towards the end. Actually, oh, wow, that'll be the 28th that the moon comes in, full moon comes in. Yeah, so I might do a reading then. All right. See you next week.